What's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel, Minis and Makeup by Kristen. Today I went in creating a cool tone smoky eye look. I wasn't expecting to do that, but sometimes when I keep playing around with makeup, I go from a very subtle idea to an intensified look. So I have a little bit of a smoky eye going on here. I went in and used ColorFx That's Taupe palette. This is a great little palette you can use for something very, very simple to a very, as I was saying, intensified look for an evening wear or something as that. But you have some really nice shimmery shades and then some matte shades in there as well. So you can use this for just about anything really. Also, since you guys know my channel is also dedicated to doing manicures, I have on a new manicure. It's got the rose gold colors in it, pink color, and the navy in it. I really, really love these colors. They're one of my favorite color combinations, so I don't even want to change it. I love it so much. Anyways, I hope you like this look. Got a lot of shimmer going on here, some gold glitter in the middle there. I hope you like this look and that you will continue watching and you'll give me a thumbs up and maybe subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. Thanks everyone for watching, and until the next video, bye-bye. Alright guys, there I am with my naked face and I'm ready to start. I am starting with Charlotte Tilbury under eye concealer, and it is in color medium, and that's number 2. And I'm using my favorite foundation, which is the Born This Way from Too Faced in the color, see here, it was medium beige, natural beige. And I also mixing it with ColorFx's, let's see, the color here is G40. Kind of mixed it with that just because the color is a little bit too dark for me right now. And I'm also using Too Faced concealers, Born This Way natural beige here, just to cover up a little, give it a little bit more thicker consistency and covering up my flaws. I do have a lot of sun-induced freckles here, so I just add a little bit thicker consistency to these areas. And I'm using a damped makeup sponge, and this one is a Real Techniques sponge. I just moisten that, wring it out really good, and it just makes your face feel really good and gives it a more airbrush look to it, and it helps it not to feel so cakey just using that wet sponge. And now I'm starting my highlighting process, and I'm using, guess what, Too Faced Born This Way concealer, and this one is lighter, so it is in light beige, yeah, that's it. And now I'm taking that same wet sponge and I'm just going over that and pushing that really good into my face, and that, as I said earlier, just gives more of an airbrush look to it. And I'm setting my face here with my favorite brand, obviously for the time being, is Too Faced. I set it with their translucent powder, and I'm taking that contour stick from Wet n Wild and just going into the areas that I want to contour, which is around my forehead, to give it more of a chiseled look, more of a sun glow kind of hitting where your sun would hit the forehead. And I'm also going to bake my face because I want to have my contour stand out a little bit more, and I'm using that Morphe sponge. Again, I have moistened that, it's wet, and you just squeeze it out and you just go down the line there, and that will help the contour look even more defined, and it will also help it to stay in place. And I'm trying to contour my nose, you guys. My nose is crooked and I just can never get my nose right. I'm trying and practicing with it. It seems like even though I try to draw a straight line, I kind of go with the curvature of my nose, and I'm trying not to do that, but every time I continue to go with that crooked line, so I get it's so frustrating. I'm also using some blush here, and that is from ColourPop. And I love this blush. It's called, it's ColourPop Vogue Pressed Powder Blush 20L2. I don't really see it actually. Maybe that's what the color is Vogue. And I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills, let's see here, highlighter and illuminer. I don't see the right color. Maybe that is it. But anyways, that's what I'm using on my cheekbones and my nasal bridge. Okay, so now it's time. I'm going to let my face continue setting and baking here while I do my eyebrows. And I'm doing my eyebrows in Anastasia's brow definer, and it is where I have such dark hair anyways. I tried not to go black, but I want it to be, you know, pretty dark. So I'm using Anastasia brow definer in dark brown, and then I just take there's a spoolie on it, which I like, and I also here I'm trying to define that brow a little bit more. I don't normally do this. I just want to go ahead and add it into the video in case anybody was just wondering how to get really good defined eyebrows. That is a concealer you can get from Ulta. It is LA Girl Pro Conceal. I really like this concealer actually. I use it quite a bit. It is in the color Natural. And it has a kind of a pinky tone to it, and it's a really good concealer. I suggest getting that if you want to try it. So now that I was done with my eyebrows, I want to go ahead and just take a regular brush, and I just kind of brush off that setting powder, that baking powder, I guess. And I am going back in with my highlighter and kind of just adding that back because I feel like some of that came off whenever I was taking the baking powder off. And I'm adding back on my Anastasia highlighter powder as well. I'm just putting that on my Cupid's bow and bridge of my nose and my cheeks. Now it's time for the eyes, and I'm going in with MAC's Painterly Paint Pot. Y'all know, y'all watch my videos, you will know that I use that Painterly Paint Pot. I don't think I'm ever going to change. And now it's time for the palette that I'm using from ColourPop. That's Taupe. And the first color that I use there in the crease is called Python. And that's a really good transitioning color. And I just blend that in really, really good. And I just keep blending all that together. And next I'm gonna go in with the darker color called Bedrock. And that there, just keep blending and just keep blending that in. On the base there, on that outer part of my lid, I'm using, let me say this right, Constrictor. And I'm taking a flat shader Sigma brush, and I'm just going in and patting that on the outer V of my lower lid, of my eyelid. And on the inner corner there, I'm using a very shimmery color called Slated. And you get more of the product on using your finger. So I just went in, dabbed that, and would pat that on the inner lid of my eye. And then I took a brush and kind of made sure everything was blended in nicely and that there were no harsh lines. Just keep blending. Blending is so important for this. Blending is what makes the eye look so looks good and well defined and done, and gives it that flawless look. And on the lower lid, I went back in with that color Python and just went up against the eyelash. And then I will take the darker color Bedrock and go over that as well. And I'll just take a brush and just kind of just go over that and just blend it all in. And here I'm doing my eyeliner, and I'm using NYX's liquid eyeliner. It's a matte liquid eyeliner, and this stays on really good, guys. I've worn it for hours. I'm a nurse, and I can put it on in the mornings, and when I get home late at night, it is still there. And look at that, guys. Had to go and mess it up. Boy, isn't that frustrating? It's so irritating. I wanted to leave it in there because I wanted to show you guys how I fixed it. So I just take one of my blending brushes, and I just keep going over and over in it and trying to blend it out. Blending is the key for everything, for having good eyes, eyeshadows, good eye makeup. It just turns out Makes it just look so, so much better. And so I finished there with my NYX's liquid eyeliner. And y'all know I wear extensions, eyelash extensions. It is so hard to put eyeliner on with those on, but it's worth, I mean, I think it's worth having them, so, but it's still difficult. And here I'm using a eyeliner from Avon, and this is something my brother-in-law's mother gave me, and I love it. It stays on really good. It's waterproof. I think it's a glimmerstick. Avon makes really good eyeliners, and it's waterproof. Glimmerstick's waterproof eyeliner. And here I just want to add a little pop of gold, of glitter. You guys know I love my glitter, and that is from Revlon. Oh, where'd it go? I had it up here a while ago on my desk. It's disappeared. Okay, so there I'm using my IT brush, and I'm just going over with some bronzer and just reinforcing those colors that I added. I love blush, so I want to make sure I had plenty of that on. And I'm using a color from Huda Beauty here, and then I will top it off with some with some lip gloss from Wet n Wild. I need to get some new lipsticks and gloss, but I really like these colors right now. Alright everyone, so this completes the look. I hope you enjoyed watching, and again, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel. And again, until the next video, bye bye.